My mother abandoned me at 8 to travel the world with her boyfriend. 22 years later, she came back asking me to fund her retirement. I was 8 years old when she dropped me at my grandmother's house with a suitcase and a promise that she'd be back in a few weeks. She never came back. Her boyfriend had sold his construction business and wanted to see the world. My mother decided that sounded better than raising a child, so she left. She sent my grandmother $200 a month for about 6 months. Then the checks stopped. No explanation, no calls, just silence. My grandmother raised me on Social Security and pure stubbornness. She worked part-time at a fabric store until she was 73. She never complained. She never made me feel like a burden. She passed away 4 years ago. I held her hand at the end. My mother didn't come to the funeral. She said she was traveling through Portugal and couldn't get a flight. Last month, she suddenly showed up at my door. Turns out she heard I was doing well for myself. Her boyfriend had left her, the money ran out, and now she was 61 and broke. She rang my doorbell like we were old friends, commented on my house, on my furniture, on my wedding photos. She didn't even know I was married. Then she finally said it. She needed help, a monthly allowance, $3,000 a month, for a woman who couldn't spend $200 a month on her own child. She talked about her travels, her adventures. She said leaving me was the hardest decision of her life. Then she said, "Besides, my mom took such good care of you. I knew you'd be fine." That's when everything clicked. I went to my office and came back with a folder. Inside were every card my grandmother ever gave me, birthday cards, graduation cards, and the last one she wrote before she died. "I'm sorry I couldn't give you the world, but I hope I gave you enough. You deserved a mother who stayed. I tried to be enough for both of us." My mother read it. Her face didn't change. She just said, "Mom always was sentimental." I realized then she was never going to change. I showed her one last paper, a spreadsheet, every sacrifice my grandmother made, every year she worked past retirement, adjusted for inflation. I told her, "This is what Grandma gave up to raise me. You want $3,000 a month? Start by paying back the $412,000 you owe her." Her face went white. She said, "That's not how this works. I'm your mother." I smiled. That's exactly what I told myself every night for the first 2 years after you left. I opened the door and said, "Have a safe trip, Mom. Portugal's beautiful this time of year."